In this podcast episode, Zane Lowe, the international DJ and Apple Music's creative director, discusses various topics including being a fan, pursuing your dreams, navigating anxiety, and finding real love. Lowe describes himself as a super fan of music and credits it as being a significant part of his identity and development. He recalls the first time he felt like a fan, which was when he saw the band Split Enz perform as a child. He was deeply moved by the music and had an out-of-body experience, feeling like he was in a trance. This experience sparked his passion for music and his desire to be as close to it as possible. As a DJ, Lowe has had the opportunity to witness others having similar transcendent experiences with music. He believes that being a DJ is about creating a community experience and providing a space for people to connect with the music and be in the moment. He describes his DJing style as chaotic and unpredictable, drawing inspiration from artists like The Clash and Talking Heads. Lowe also opens up about his personal journey and the importance of therapy in his life. He shares that becoming a father made him realize that he needed to work on himself in order to provide his children with the love and support they deserve. Therapy helped him clear out emotional baggage and create space for positive growth. He emphasizes the importance of simplicity and focusing on what truly matters in life. The conversation then shifts to Lowe's long-lasting marriage to his wife, whom he has known since childhood. He attributes the success of their relationship to their ability to grow together and support each other. They have been through ups and downs but have always prioritized their love and laughter. Lowe acknowledges that his wife has helped him see parts of himself that he may have hidden and has encouraged his personal growth. The podcast also touches on the topic of social anxiety, which Lowe admits to experiencing. He shares that he tries to be kind to himself and not put too much pressure on attending social events. He allows himself the space to make decisions without feeling obligated. However, he also recognizes the importance of stepping up and pushing through uncomfortable situations when necessary. Lowe continues by discussing the concept of accessing an extra gear in moments that require greatness. He believes that true greatness comes from individuals who can consciously tap into this extra gear and rise to the occasion. He mentions performers, athletes, and artists like Michael Jordan and Beyoncé as examples of people who can access this level of greatness. Lowe continues by talking about the power of manifestation and how some individuals have found a way to harness it. He describes the flow state that people experience when they are fully immersed in their craft, whether it be music, sports, or art. He mentions that he has had a few moments in his life when he has tapped into this state and experienced the joy and fulfillment that comes with it. He also discusses his own journey in his career and how he has dealt with moments of uncertainty and unhappiness. Lowe shares a story about a time when he considered quitting his job and flying back home, but a successful meeting the next day changed his perspective. He emphasizes the importance of recognizing and practicing the feeling of success and how it can lead to achieving great things. Lowe recommends a book called Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, which explores the concept of flow and how it can be applied to various aspects of life. He shares his own experiences of being in a flow state during interviews and conversations, where time seems to slow down and he feels fully present and engaged. The conversation then shifts to the topic of social anxiety, and Lowe shares his own struggles with feeling uncomfortable in social situations. He distinguishes between being present and fitting in, and emphasizes the importance of being comfortable in oneself. He mentions that many people in the entertainment and arts industry experience social anxiety, and it is something that needs to be acknowledged and addressed. Lowe and the host discuss the concept of humility and ego, and how they relate to success and ambition. They agree that ego can serve a purpose, but it needs to be managed and balanced. Lowe shares his perspective on ambition and how it has evolved over time. He talks about the importance of finding joy in one's work and maintaining gratitude for the opportunities that come along. The conversation then turns to the topic of discipline and balance. Lowe shares his own experiences of overworking and the physical pain it caused him. He discusses the importance of discipline in building healthy habits, as well as the need for rest and self-care. He emphasizes the value of finding a balance between work and personal life. Lowe also talks about his experiences with therapy and how it helped him address physical pain and emotional issues. He shares how he learned to release stored emotions and create space in his mind to process and let go of negative experiences. He emphasizes the importance of seeking help and support when needed. The podcast continues with a discussion on the challenges of maintaining discipline and making positive changes in life. Lowe shares his thoughts on the societal factors that contribute to our lack of discipline and the need to relearn healthy habits. He encourages listeners to find what truly matters to them and to prioritize their well-being and happiness. Lowe continues by talking about the value he finds in conversations and how he approaches them without the intention of selling anything. He emphasizes his love for music and how it makes it easy for him to engage in conversations about it. He no longer feels the need to impress or prove anything, and instead focuses on having genuine and interesting human experiences. He mentions a conversation he had with Justin Bieber that changed his perspective on listening and controlling the narrative. Lowe learned to let go of preconceived notions and expectations, and instead, stay present and observe. This approach allows him to connect with people on a deeper level and be open to their unique perspectives and observations. Lowe also discusses his anxiety and how it stems from a fear of not knowing the outcome. He shares that he used to come into conversations with a structured mindset, trying to figure everything out beforehand. However, he has learned to let go of this need for control and instead starts conversations with an open mind, allowing them to unfold naturally. The conversation then transitions to the Fast Five, a series of quick questions that Lowe answers with short responses. He shares the best advice he has ever received, which is to be yourself because everyone else is taken. He also mentions the worst advice he has heard, which is to eat something that is not hot when it actually is. Lowe expresses his desire to be a guest on the show Hot Ones, a popular YouTube series where guests eat increasingly spicy chicken wings while being interviewed. He humorously mentions that his kids won't respect him until he appears on the show. When asked what he would want his children to remember every day, Lowe emphasizes that they are loved and capable of loving others. He believes that love is a powerful force that should be cherished and shared. Lowe then discusses his struggle with OCD compulsions and his ongoing effort to unlearn them. He shares that he often feels frustrated with himself when he realizes the extent of his routines and how they have become ingrained in his life. However, he continues to work on breaking free from these compulsions and reminding himself that the world will not end if he doesn't follow them. The podcast concludes with the final question, which asks Lowe to create one law that everyone in the world must follow. He suggests that the law should allow people to listen to each other before taking action. He believes that understanding different perspectives and coming together to fix problems is crucial for positive change. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.